Yesterday, went to Jacques' house and hung out. Haven't seen Jacques. I think we said it's been like 3 years. Long overdue, but we hung out, jammed on some songs. I brought my electric guitar, electric bass. Of course, he's the drummer, so jammed out with his drums. We could remember, I think, 5% of the songs that we used to play. It was still cool just to hang out. Talked a lot about music, a lot of the influences that he's listening to lately. Another thing Jacques and I discussed, he's interested in getting back into doing some music stuff, so he's gonna get Easy Drummer. And I know it sounds ridiculous because he's a damn good drummer, but he's going to use a drumming program. What I'm going to do is have him listen to some of the drumming ideas that I had for all these tracks that I've been working on, and get his drummer's lens and have him adjust the parts to where it's not ridiculous or it's more realistic. Or because I not being a drummer myself, I might go fill crazy, fills, all the little drumming fills that might be a little ridiculous with the things that I'm doing. Excited to see what we can come up with together, and it's going to bring another member of the primary back into the fold. I never feel like the primary is really, especially these days, it's not like exclusively, oh, this person's part of the primary, this person's part of the primary, this person's not part of the primary. I view it as pretty much like an open project, so whoever wants to come in and do some stuff, I'm down with it. So this week I'm getting back into Call Off Your Dogs, and I'm really trying to refocus, get that song finished out. And listening to it today, I haven't listened to it in probably 3 days or so, but it still sounds good. I like where I'm going with it. This track is interesting because I wrote it way back in like 2003, 2004. It's gone through many different variations over the years. I think this is like the 4th or 5th variation of this song. Hopefully this is the last time I do it, because I don't want to redo songs too many times. It's silly enough in my mind that I'm even doing this project to begin with. I think the next big step for me is just to get those vocals done, and fingers crossed that I will be unstuffy tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'll have the energy to do it tomorrow. We'll see. So maybe Thursday, Friday, really Saturday is my appointed deadline that I given myself for this track, because I want to try to keep on that two-week schedule per song, and the goal was to actually have everything mixed and mastered within those 2 weeks, which might sound ludicrous, but with these songs I'm not writing from scratch. They're all things that were on the demo back in 2009, so I'm really just taking the originals and updating them or changing them a little bit. Alright, so with Call Off Your Dogs, there's a little spot where it just really drops between the second verse and the second pre-chorus right here. So just a tiny little gap where there's a space that I don't like. So what I'm going to do is a transition technique. I'm using this plugin on my software called Journeys. It's got a bunch of interesting tones to it, so I found this one called Burnished. Sounds kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do is play F sharp in octaves on the keyboard, because that's actually a decent transition. The verse is in D major and the pre-chorus is in F sharp minor. The second chord is B minor. It really fits in there nice. So for example, minimalist, just a little transitional noise to help from one section to another. Also just sprinkles in a little bit of variation for the listener, whether they realize it or not. It helps them differentiate sections of the song. I've hit a little bit of a snag, and my voice is being affected by being stuffy, so I just cannot do the vocals for Call Off Your Dogs yet. My voice just sounds ridiculous because I'm stuffy. So what I'm going to do is just move on to the next track, even though I'm still on the second week for Call Off Your Dogs. Today I need to figure out which track I'm going to move on to. Exit, For You, Heart of Darkness, and The Last Breath. So I was just jamming on a couple of songs, Heart of Darkness and Exit. I think I'm feeling Exit. So I think I'm gonna go for something like this with Exit. The electric guitar doing that, maybe double, but and then in the background the keys. And then the bass. On the drums, I like that double snare. Can we be something today? I'm feeling something really aggressive with this track. Breaking out the big guns. Record a loop so I can kind of get a feel for it. So I'm going to try just straight down picking. I'm going to try alternate picking, so up and down, up and down. Down picking. Alternate. Pan far left, far right for the guitars. These aren't final takes, these are scratch takes, but I'm just trying to get ideas out, get the overall energy that I want. Kind of like the alternating better. Smoother. I'm trying to find these keys, so. Gonna lay it down and we'll change the tone. Since it's a virtual instrument, I can change the tone to whatever I want. So we'll start with something, we'll figure it out. Put a S1 MS Matrix stereo on it, so it's gonna like push it in the back behind everything. It's kind of a neat little plug-in. I don't want it dirtier, I gotta figure it out though. You try that last little bit. Bass time. I think I want some fuzz on here. Try that. So I found a better rhythm for that bass, so just feels better. We'll try that one.